boy here got me a pole saw, or some people call it a pruning saw. This was made by Stihl, and this is the HT131. They make several pole saws, and they make a bunch of them in different horsepowers that are fixed length at 7 feet. And if you think about it, you know, you can reach from about 5 feet right here, and then 7 more feet, you know, you're going to get on up there. But with this one, it'll actually telescope. Just loosen this right here, and it'll actually telescope out to 11'6". So from the cutting end to the where you're holding on is 11'6". So it will really get out there. There's a drive shaft in here that's a drive shaft inside of a drive shaft, and that's how they do that. Let me show you some of the features of this one, and then we'll start it up. So obviously that's a 12-inch bar on it, and it comes obviously with a blade, so that's cool. This right here makes the chunks kind of go out this way, out and to the front instead of back down on you so much. They're going to fall on you anyway. And on this side, you can see it's got a the oiler reservoir, and it does just like all the other Stihl. It opens with a quarter turn. Well, yeah, and then it has a tether on it, and that they've got some oil already in it for me when they fired it up. Why is it popping up like that? I didn't get it all the way down. Well, we're learning as we go, guys. Why is it not going down in there? It was right there. A little crack. So what am I doing wrong? Ah, there it goes. All right. Anyway, enough with that. Let's look at what kind of came with it. One thing that Stihl does really well is a lot of times they'll offer you, if you'll buy some of their new fuel or some of their oil that you mix with the fuel, they'll give you a whole nother year's warranty on the saw. So on this one, it has a 1-year full warranty. Everything's covered by Stihl. And the dealership that I bought it at, you know, also will just handle any kind of warranty situation. But this is their new Moto Mix, and it's already pre-mixed. It's 92 octane, and it has no ethanol in it. And it's ready to go. This is ready to fuel mix, ready to go. So that's a gallon. If you buy this gallon, it's 30 bucks. It's kind of expensive, but the way I look at it is they added a whole nother year to the warranty. So for $30, I got another year warranty on the saw. This is what the bar came in, so that just tells you what that was. They gave me all the boxes. This was the chain box, so it's their regular Oil-O-Matic chain for this one. It's a lot like the little pruning saw, little trim saw that they have. It's a lot. This part of it's like that little trim saw that they have, and I have one of those as well. Comes with an instruction manual here, and what they did was, because they've got fixed prices on these. The MAP price is the minimum acceptable price from Stihl, and they can't really budge on it. So this particular unit was about, was it $649? So this is like their top of the line professional saw. This is it, that telescope. So it's $649, which isn't cheap. But they threw in another chain for me in there, and like I said, they did this with the warranty situation. This is some other stuff you get with it. I hadn't even opened it, but you got your scranch, they call it, because it's a wrench with a screwdriver. You got an Allen here that helps you adjust these bolts along here to take the head off and everything. And then it comes with a strap that we're going to put on it. So let's just get this strap on there and try this thing, man. I'm really anxious to get going. They've already fueled it up. It comes with some safety glasses too. I've got those with everything that they send, and then here's a little screwdriver that helps you set the carburetor. We don't need to do that right now. So we'll put all this stuff up. We'll find a tree that needs to be trimmed. There's a bunch of them right down here behind the shop, and we'll kind of reset up down there, and we'll get right back with you. All right, y'all. We're down here at the tree. I went ahead and put on a face mask, and these are safety glasses. But let me show you real quick how the controls work right here. So it's a typical thing. If you push forward, it kills it. and when you come back, it's on. And to give it a little gas to help you start it, you have to push this. This is almost like on a gun, you know. You got to push this to pull the trigger, and then once the trigger's pulled, you can push this on back, let go of the trigger, and let go of everything, and see how it stayed. Right here, stayed back. So it's giving it about half throttle. And then right here is your primer. So I'm gonna give it one. This is a cold start from been sitting all night. That's 2 pumps on the primer, and that's a choke. And I'm holding it, so I'm gonna see if I can do this. Put the back on like that. All right, I set it down, and I'm gonna hold it right here. Just give it a little pull. There it goes. Took my choke off. Still giving it a little bit of gas right here until I pull the trigger. But one pull, and that was a cold start. Good to go, man. These steels are hard to beat. So I'm gonna let it warm up. I'm gonna change the position of this a little bit. All right. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Alright. I'm going to get a limb that's right up here. It's been bugging me always. Now, I've got one that's up higher that's broke, so we're going to extend it. We'll let Connor do that, and then we'll come back to the camera. That looks pretty good for this tree. Not bad. That thing is really nice. Beats the heck out of sitting there sawing with a little hand saw. I'm just going to take this off like this if I finish talking. As you can see, it's not, I mean, it's precarious a little bit. It's long, but if you're trying to cut limbs up at a high, it's better than getting on a ladder with a little trim saw, because a ladder and a chainsaw don't mix. So I'm going to keep it at the shorter distance, which should have brought my tape, but if I'm 6 foot, you can see it's probably a good, what, 2-3 foot over my head. So that's probably 9 foot altogether, just right there, that you're holding to cut stuff. So right down here, we've got a really big tree, so let's cut one more time, and let's see how this thing will cut. We'll go down here, and we'll see how it starts now that it's warm. There you go. Vines are trying to kill my trees, so I'm cutting them. I'll have to pull them out of there. This is the limb up here, see it? This whole tree fell over in a storm and it kept growing because the roots are still in the ground. But we can't mow under here very easy without it sweeping it. Well, we cut those tree limbs down right there. It'll give us room to mow under here, but we're going to come back with our big chainsaw and go back there to the back of the tree and drop that whole tree, because it's kind of coming through this tree line right here and looking stupid from our driveway. Unfortunately, I mean, even though it kept growing, I don't want to leave it growing like that. So we'll pull that one out, and we're going to go around the rest of the property and get a few more of these limbs. Alright, coming out. See, that don't belong in there. This little thing don't belong in there. Here's the other one. It's broken off in there and I cut it. And it's kind of holding on. See it? Sticks out here and looks stupid. Look at that. Saplings in there that somehow get to growing, and they can't really grow with all these green evergreens blocking their light, so they shoot straight up. They start getting light way at the top, but then they bend over and they hurt these trees. There's another one around the front I'm gonna go pull, and then we need to get these, don't we? These are getting us when we mow too. Woo, that's some work. Pulling on all the trees. Alright, let's try one more. We'll cut. You get that off the blade. Pull that. There you go. Alright, let's get one more. All I'll do is turn it on. Right there. No choke, no prime. It's hot. That's all up high enough to mow. Get this one off. Now, we can mow anywhere around here and not get hit in the head. Almost wondering better. About head high. That way you won't hit it with the mower. Bad man the jammer. That one out there is waiting to poke in the eye. I think the fuel's getting low. When I turn it up, it runs out. Have to get a little more fuel in that booger. I like it though. Nice saw. It does take some upper arm strength. Move it around and hold it. It's not light. This particular one weighs 17.6 pounds, so about 17.5 pounds altogether, but it's just kind of long and makes it harder. We'll put some of that fuel in it.